Hello, my name is Travis, and today I'm playing the game Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4 Turtles in Time. This game is beat 'em up, and one I actually grew up with. A lot of the games I played when I was younger were beat 'em ups. Double Dragon, uh, I think there was one based on King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table. It's been a bit long, so I don't really remember it anymore. Um, but this is the one that I played the most since me and my brother happened to own the arcade version of it and got to play around with it a lot. Um, as you can see, this game is basically Shredder just steals the Statue of Liberty, and the turtles are take it upon themselves to get it back. So the first initial couple levels have you going New York, eventually getting to the Technodrome and dealing with Shredder yourself. Um, afterwards, after that fight, for reasons that aren't really explained, he has some kind of time machine, and he banishes you to a time warp, and you are thrown back to the prehistoric age. Then you jump through a couple different levels, moving throughout the time period, trying to get back to the Technodrome again to defeat Shredder and get back to the Statue of Liberty. Um, as beat 'em up, there's really only uh, two buttons that you care about that aren't the joystick. The E, which is the jump button, and Y, which is the attack button. And basically everything you can do in this game is derived off of that. Um, you can throw the enemies. You can. There is a dash attack, a slide attack, um, a jump attack, a variety of jump attacks. And there's a move that you can do by pressing B and Y together. That being said, it is not reliable coming out. As you can see, I am trying to do it right now, and I cannot get that twirly sword move. Yep, that just occurred. It also costs health, so I'm not entirely sure of the benefits of it, besides maybe some like slightly increased range and more damage. Um, what I mean, I really, really, really like this game. It's always been very visually appealing to me. Um, has like a lot of variety in stages, various gimmicks, and you usually get a couple of new enemy types. Granted, most of them are a variety of foot soldiers, which start to make less sense as you jump around in time as to why Shredder sent his goons into the prehistoric age with you. But typically at least one or two enemies that are thematically appropriate. Um, that weird consistency is like one of the few problems I have in this game, as well as like don't really explain how you do a lot of things in this game. Uh, to do like there's a couple of different variations of the jump attack. I have no clue how you get any of them out. What determines what you get one over the other? Um, the boss interface that you're about to see um, shows these bars. They are not exactly accurate indicators of how much health they do or do not have. Which, because as you see, I hit him a couple times. It took like about 4 or 5 hits for one bar to go down, which is not much of a problem here. But there is a for the fourth stage where you fight Shredder. You are required to throw the enemies at Shredder to deal damage. This causes the problem of like you not really being sure how many enemies you have to throw to get his bars gone. Additionally, you're not really sure how to throw. Uh, the game does not tell you how to do it. I figured out it has something to do with hitting them and then trying to attack them when they're in that state. Um, yeah, they're like that's like really the biggest problem this game has. Just a lack of clarity as to how you navigate it. But other than that, it's what I consider probably one of the most memorable, if not the most memorable beat 'em ups of the arcade era, and then by extension the SNES era. Um, since and that was like first stage. Typically, like depending on what you put it on, which another weird part about this game is that they put lives down as you decrease the difficulty and put them up as you increase them, which I think is maybe a little counterintuitive since the goal with the lower difficulties to help you get through the end of the game. But that's my whole feelings on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Turtles in Time. Thank you all for